Hey guys, welcome. So let's talk about freedom for a second here. Just got to get this off my mind. Sitting out here on a beautiful day, breathing in that good ass prana. But tell you, man, if you want to feel good, watch a guy by the name of Ralph Smart on Infinite Waters. He's funny as hell, but he's always got a good positive vibe, and it's all about being outside, breathing in that good ass prana, being out in the heart of nature. I love this kind of stuff, but it's so true. I've always loved nature, always been outside, love breathing deeply. So freedom, here we are, if you don't understand the shit that just happened here in Canada, well, then you're not paying attention. You're a part of this snow job. Yeah, the snow job of pulling the truth over your eyes with lies. And, the indoctrination process that, or these people that just wanted to have this freedom, this trucker thing, they're a bunch of evil, awful people. Uh, you know, and for those people who believe that, it's the end of the world for them to try and wrap their head around anything other than that, other than, the propaganda they've been fed, because the truth would be so painful it would make their head explode. Kind of like, anybody's watched Mars Attacks, where the little aliens, they got that, glass bubble helmet, and when they hear country music, their heads explode inside the helmet. Oh my God, man, it's so funny. But that's what these people are going to go through, and that's what people are going through when the truth finally comes out about everything, because it goes way beyond what's happened in the last 2 years. It's the truth about the whole entire, your upbringing, everything you've been taught in school, everything. It's just, you name it, everything is up for grabs now, because obviously we've been lied to. It's astounding what we've bought into, and it's not our fault, completely. It's like, mind you, now though, I mean, it's a choice now of whether or not you want to be asleep or not. But it's because for some people, their whole world would fall apart, because everything they've been taught, everything their parents told them, every textbook that they read would just come crumbling down. And their internal, alarm system, beeping system would go off. It goes off because when they hear anything other than their narrative, this alarm system goes off and their brain shuts off, and they're just like fixated on survival, to keep that story in their head and to shut out anything else from happening, from anything else penetrating, any other truth or anything coming in there. They just cannot let that happen, because they would fold up. Their head would explode inside that that glass helmet. So there's their fear. But the truth that I'm really interested in, and that I've been really working on, is not the freedom that somebody can take away and tell you, what you can do with it, where you can go, or you can hang out with, what you can put into your body, all that kind of stuff. That's so important, yes. But I'm talking about the freedom that you find inside a prison. You're locked inside of a prison, and there's people who have completely become liberated in those circumstances. And that is the ultimate awakening. That is when you wake up and you realize that you're beyond this world. You're beyond this physical meat suit that you drive around like a taxi or use like a car or whatever it is. You are eternal. You belong to something much, 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 much bigger, much vaster than this little world that we see in front of us, that we can taste, touch, smell, sight, hearing, that's connected to all those five senses. That you are an eternal being, and you're unified in all of it with everybody else, and it's one breathing organism, one massive inhale and exhale after another. And when you realize that we're infinite and we're pure love at heart. And you got to do it by opening your heart and going inside, because you can't find it outside. The real truth cannot be found outside of yourself. It's an internal job. It is the work that you got to do to liberate yourself, to be beyond the fear of feeling is that somebody's going to take something away from you, that you're going to lose something, because this is where all our suffering comes from. Our suffering comes from attachments. Our suffering comes from believing our thoughts that you really are going to lose this, or this is going to happen, and that is going to happen, and this is what you want, and this is what you don't want, and all your preferences and all your comforts and all your likes and dislikes. Hanging on to all of those things is your suffering. But when you let go of all of that and you realize that's just a part of the play of the movie that you're in, that you've created, that you are the character, you are the actor, you are the director, you are the play hand, you are the stage hand that has created all of that. When you realize that and you can let go of all of that, you can be actually free. Free. Doesn't matter what anybody does to you. Yeah, they can hold you underwater, they can tell you where to go, they can do awful, horrible things to you, but you're beyond that. You're an infinite soul in a bigger play than any of this. And that is the real liberation. That is the awakening process. And that's what this test is all about. We are being tested. This is a test. Oh, man. Yeah. It is a test. And it's hard. It's hard at times, man. I freak out sometimes. I just go, oh, what about this? What about that? And then I just, you close your eyes and you sit inside. You go into your heart and you go back to home. Go back to home base and you let go. And you just like, and again, you realize your essence. You realize that you're beyond this life. We're all on the physical plane. Nobody's leaving this planet alive. So whether or not you get this thing, you get hit by a cement mixer, you eat too much shitty food, you get cancer, you get diabetes, whatever people die from, old age, complications, whatever. We're all dying. Nobody's leaving. It's just a point of time. It just depends on what you do to yourself, how you affect yourself emotionally, because you bring in shit into your mind which toxifies your body and creates some sort of issue that creates some sort of disease in your body, and that's it. Nobody's leaving this place alive. So realizing that we are all letting go of this world at some point in time, and that we're actually eternal. It's a key word. It's so important. We are eternal beings having a life experience in this physical plane. And it's just keep diving into that, keep diving into that, doing the work on that, doing the work and going further into that all the time. There's the liberation. There's the freedom in a jail cell right there. That's what I'm working on every single day. And how? Well, I'm in the heart of nature. There's a guy by the name of Ralph Smart that I follow on YouTube, Infinite Waters. That's what his channel is. He's a riot, but he's got so many good things to say. Always upbeat, always positive. You got to get out of nature, guys. You got to breathe. You got to slap yourself in the face sometimes when you're down and just say, wake up. Realize that you're so much more than this physical plane that we're on, this existence that we have. All busy trying to be somebody important, and making sure we're up on all this latest and greatest of stuff, and we got the gadgets and the gizmos and fancy this and that. It's just all an illusion. It's all a trick to keep us distracted from going inside and realizing how powerful we really are, that we're eternal. It's all these distractions out there, guys. This is as a test. This is a test. I can say that 100,000 times. This is a test. We're being tested as souls on this earth school. This is what it is. It's an earth school. We came to this place to wake up to that realization. So anyway, just thought I would share this shit with you guys. Have an awesome day. And yeah, if you like this, please like, subscribe. I'm going to keep talking about this kind of shit all the time from here on in. What the hell? You know, my little part is if I can help somebody pull them out of a ditch, you know, going down the dark road, and help people realize to liberate themselves. And so I'm going to have all these little, as George Carlin says, brain droppings. And maybe you like it, and I hope you do. And so like, subscribe, share it to anybody who might benefit by going inside and realizing we are eternal. And there's ways to uncover all that in a beautiful, beautiful way. So do 5 minutes of meditation before you go to bed. Close your eyes and don't think. Don't let any thoughts come into your head. And if they do, just let them pass. Don't hang on. Just let it all go. All right. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Love you guys.